Yeah, Jesus. Hey guys, it's me, Kimochi back here again. And I know it's kind of weird not seeing my face in front of the camera. But don't worry, there's a reason. I just noticed it's been a while since I've done a Just Me video. And this one specifically, and I got something in the mail. I got this kit. Basically, it's almost like a Gundam kit. Except this is based off like an anime / video game, but it is the LBX sprue kit. This is for beginners, as you can see right here. Funny thing is, when I ordered this, I didn't even know it's for beginners, but I just noticed that it's blank. Most of the figure's blank. It doesn't look like this. So I thought what would be fun was, how about we play a little catch up and I show you guys how to build this little mini kit, or let's have fun and talk while I build this mini kit. However, since this is not my really first time building a kit, I figured, why not? And since it's blank, why not customize it with these Gundam paints? I got some metallic colors and some plain colors to fill in the blanks. And I did test out these prior. I have not even started this. I opened it just to take a look at what it looks like, but I haven't started this. But just a little peek. It doesn't look too shabby. Yes, that is The Legend of Zelda. This is a future video. I can't promise when this is coming out, but it's something in the box. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably know what this is already. If you aren't following me on Instagram, why not? Just kidding. But this will come back later. But again, I just wanted to detail it with the paint. But yeah, look at it. It looks really good, right? A little sloppy, but what can you do? It's wood. I don't even think I should be using this on wood. Just figures. But anyway, besides that, let's go. All right. So when you first open the box, and which I did, this is all you're gonna receive. Again, this is like level 1 for beginners. So let's see what we got in the box. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And here is your sprue kit or grates. There's only about 3. The only 2 colors you get is white and red, which is fine, and some stickers. That's pretty much it. Nothing too crazy. And you're probably wondering what the hell? It's like world's strongest plastic. I knocked off the canes across the bed a little bit. Anyway, but yeah, that's all Jesus Christ, this is fucking strong. Anyway, so yeah, this is pretty much all what we have in the kit. Yeah, so again, this is probably the most simplest kit. Like the last kit I did was a Gundam one, and that was the beginner's one, and that wasn't too bad. So this is gonna be cake again, but my main focus here is the painting, because let's see, it's mostly all blank. So I definitely want to put some detail into it, maybe do some outlines. Again, this is my first time. I did look up some tutorials here and there of how to use these pens, but otherwise I'm not getting any inspirations from no one. I was gonna say fuck it and play along. Now you're probably wondering, well, if that's all you have, where is the rest of it? Where's the instructions? Again, beginners. So actually, the instructions are actually inside. But before we, check out the instructions and crap and get started, sometimes when they ship these like sprue kits or like these grates, they have a little residue. I guess it's to help loosen them up when these are in the factory in the molds, because they pretty much they mold this all in one like plate. So they put like some chemical on it so it'll be easier to take off. So before we do that, just to make sure the paint stays on, we're gonna wash these with some soap. So let's go ahead. Let's go wash this bitch. Hey you guys, it's me, Kimochi, and yes, we had just washed all our pieces right here. And I do like to apologize for the footage of right here of me and my beautiful face. It's the only second camera I have that could shoot continuously for a long time, and yeah, I'm just gonna do it on the spot. Of course, I'll speed up the footage of what I'm doing as I'm doing this kit. But first things first, let's pretty much go over what you're going to need. Because like I said previously, again, this is a very like beginner friendly kit. Like I said, it's level 1. However, I did look up some tips here and there for painting wise, because again, it's my first time painting it. Because this kit's not, if you're interested after this video, if you're interested in this kit or this this mech or whatever, 1, it's not that expensive, and 2, again, it's level 1. It's very easy. I heard this takes about like 5 minutes. It's a very like very simple figure. And is that oh yeah, yeah, that's that is sauce. That is buffalo sauce. Anyway, so oh yeah, like I said before, so before we get started, let's go ahead and go over what we pretty much need for this situation. Of course, like I said before you get started even doing any sort of painting or, you know, a stenciling, make sure you wash these sprue kits, and that's what I did a few minutes ago. And again, just simple soap and water with probably warm water, because you don't want to use really hot water. This could weaken the plastic a little bit. And so after washing them, drying them, blah blah blah, you're also going to need a toothpick, because I learned there's a trick with this when getting into like small like areas of the figure, like their eyes or anything. I'll show you what I mean, but this will come in handy. You're also gonna need a plate or some sort of like blank sheet of paper, so you could like, you know, dab the paint pens, but this will be off center, off the camera wise. And also, actually, is this still recording? Okay, thank God. I just want to check it because that'd be fucked. Of course, and then also you're gonna need an eraser, because pretty much what I'm gonna do with wait. Again, I'm doing this live here. Anyway, you're gonna need an eraser to get rid of because you may want to do some extra detail, like stenciling some of the imprints of the figure, and that'll be easier. I kind of tested it, but I'll talk about that in a minute. And of course, a pair of flush cutters. Although this right here, his cape, came off pretty easy when I was washing it. And as you can see, it's a little dark here because I stenciled a little bit, which is going to lead me to my next thing you're going to need, which is maybe a very thin paintbrush or a paint pen or Sharpie. So because what I did was I wanted to add extra detail to the cape here, so what I did was I stenciled pretty much, I just traced the lines right here, and also did it again. But that's why you need the eraser, as you can see, because you're obviously going to get marks on the side. Again, it's not that clean, but I actually like it just because it makes the cape look a little dirty. So so basically what I did was after you're done stenciling, you could just erase it, and then of course it may get into the grooves, but if so, just trace all over again. But otherwise, it's all good. So that's why you need an eraser and a Sharpie pen, and then also I think I forgot something. I think that's about it. If I forget anything, I'll probably bring it up. Sorry, I'm doing this on the spot. And just so I'm not that messy or dirty, I'm going to put... Oh yeah, we're not using these stickers. These are like fucking cheap. Like, don't screw that. I did that with the Gundam, and it just looked terrible, and it was a pain in the ass to get in there. So I'm just gonna put just a paper towel on there, so the paint's not that bad. And plus, I need something to rest in, because the paint actually dries up pretty fast. Like, it takes about like 30 minutes. So, and for example, I actually did paint my Gundam that I did for a video. I shot it, but unfortunately, how I used time lapse on my phone, unfortunately, it went too fast. So this time I'm filming it on the spot with the other one camera above me. But yeah, as you can see, it's actually really good. But this is what I'm talking about here. I'm going to zoom in, of course. But I don't know if you can see that, but there's some markings like right here. That's what I mean by you need to wash. Probably this is why you need to wash the figure, to get all that residue off. because again, it could look a little sloppy. This looks a little sloppy, but it still looks pretty good. I'm really excited to paint this whole figure here. And of course, on the box, there is like a certain design. It reminds me from the game. He looks pretty cool. I like the purples and the red, so I am gonna leave that alone. But I think I'm gonna put my own spin on it. But I'm still debating. Again, I'm doing this on the spot here, and you're probably wondering, okay, but Kimochi turtle, like, where's the instructions? That's the thing. This model kit's so cheap. It's actually right here, so it's actually inside the box, which is a shame. I wanted to keep the box after, you know, building the figure, but you know what? This is not that expensive. Don't rip, don't rip it. Oh yeah, this is where finger work comes in handy. Ready, and then got it. Again, shame. I really want to keep the box. Come on, you little bastard. All right, and there is the layout. I'm sure you're. Again, you can see it above Mel. You can see it above. It is a very. Oh my god, this is very effing basic. Ooh wee, this is gonna be a snap. I'm just gonna slide this right there. Beautiful. Let me get comfortable. I think it's better if we try to paint some of this stuff while it's still on the sprues, because again, I have nothing else to hold it with. There may be some spots where I'm like, okay, I probably need to go over it a second time, but to me that's not a big deal. Again, this is a very cheap thing. It's my first time. Well, not technically because I did the Gundam, but this is my first time trying to do it nicely. So whatever. Go ahead and start with metallic. So I want to start with the cape. And hold on 1 second. Right there. Okay. So let's go ahead and start with the metallic. Let's do gold. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and do it. Again, you want to try to be careful, but honestly, with the line work, I'm gonna have to do it again anyway. And again, once this paint settles, it shouldn't erase your progress. And there you go. Right now, it's not really like settled or dry. However, I think I will. Oops. See, that's what I mean. Again, my first time. So yeah, not too shabby, but again, a little globby, but you know, it'll definitely look a lot better. Sorry, I just want to check it. So now this is probably what they meant by like, okay, we definitely need to take our time, definitely know why like the toothpick is involved a little bit more. While that's kind of drying, of course, let's go ahead and move into the other pieces. So I think what I'm going to do, just so it's more defined, I think I'm gonna go ahead and trace it a little bit. I think what I'm gonna do is paint it just a smidge. Like the one thing I am curious about is I wonder if it will like, if this like over red, like metallic red over red would show. I'm kind of curious. Oh yeah, doesn't really show that well, so I'm okay with leaving red alone. What's up? Fuck yeah, cookies. Nah, I'm kidding. I do want to do a metallic blue on the little panels right here, where his mohawk is. You really want to take your time with this and make sure that the paint isn't that runny. Look at that. That looks pretty dope. Go ahead and do the other one here. Oh yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited about this. And also, I don't know if this is a thing. Maybe I should get one. Make sure to have your pens, obviously, these paint pens standing up
Like my dick.
Just because, again, these are paint pens, and you should wait for them to calm down a little bit after using them. So I'll let that sit for a minute. For this shield right here, is I definitely want to do some outlining for it. And again, take your time. If you screw up, don't worry. This is where the eraser's gonna come in. Because even if you erase it, it won't get into the grooves. So definitely use the flat side of the eraser. So watch, it's gonna look so good, guys. Take your time, take your time. Funny story. What comes with the metallic pens, I thought was like an outliner. It isn't. It's supposed to make like rust, like something's been used in battle. And to be quite honest with you, I think I'm gonna use that for the shield. And let me know in the comments below, guys, if you play LBX on the 3DS, or if you're from Japan, you played the original PSP release. And let me know in the comments below if it'll be easier to if it'll be easy to play without knowing like the context of it. But yeah, right there, see, it is outlined. We're gonna take our eraser right here and just glide it. Now I know what you're thinking, looks a little weird, just because, again, this is a white shield. But remember, we're gonna paint over it, so no need to shit yourself. In the meantime, again, when you're doing this, just think about what you're gonna do. What are you gonna paint this? Because again, I don't really want to follow it. I do definitely want to keep the purples, but I think I may want to keep the shield somewhere. Do something different with it. So I'm gonna continue right here and do some outlining right here, and we'll stop if anything once some of the other parts dry. Oh shit. Oh god. It's a disaster. Abandoned ship. Fuck. Stay right there, you little bastard. See? That's what I get for doing it on a spot. Oh my god, you guys are gonna hear that like throughout the whole video, but in the loop. It's probably gonna sound funky. Yeah, Just kidding. Thank you. So my main thing about this video is that like I wanted to pretty much talk about, do catch up here. I know probably some of you out there are wondering like where the heck is the Macross Part 2 of your special, Macross Team Ever Love Special Part 2. Honestly, I got overloaded. I really did. And not that I didn't, again, I love it. I love the show. The anime, it's amazing. I do recommend everyone watch it. But again, I just got tired because I got really overloaded. Oh, that looks good. So what I'm trying right now, currently I literally have 2 more episodes to watch, so I'm probably going to shoot the episode next week. But it won't premiere this next weekend. This video will probably be the one to come up next. That's my thing. That's probably my main. But anyway, yeah. So I'm watching Macross. It is I'm about to finish it up. But if you saw my last video I recorded, it's coming. But something I'm glad I actually took the break, just because literally things came up. Like something I discovered that I don't think anyone's talking about Macross, which I think is funny. And I'm not gonna spoil it, but I discovered two things. And plus, I've been teasing. It's not gonna be a part. It is a part of the Macross Do You Remember Love special, but it's gonna be like a bonus episode. The people I'm gonna talk to in the part 3, they're really big fans of it, and technically, it's connected to Do You Remember Love somewhat. So I do think I need to cover it personally. And again, I am kind of shocked that the other thing I discovered that no one hardly talked about, and I don't know why that is. I kind of wish I know. I wish I knew what the heck is going on through these fan bases' heads. Because I went to Frankenstein's. By the way, if you haven't been there, it's a big warehouse full of private vendors who sell collectibles, card games, pretty much anything nerdy. You could get there. If you can't find it there, you can't get it anywhere. It's really cool. And I usually go there when I go see my cousin over the weekend. It's a little farther from me. It's like a 30-minute drive from here. Almost forgot that. Anyway, I'm actually glad this time it was actually pretty interesting. I got into a conversation with one of the vendors. He was selling Macross stuff because I've been eyeing some products. Because if I really like the show, I would like to own a figure from Macross somehow. They're a little pricey though, so I am like trying to get my hands on one. Reasonable. Anyway, while I was talking to him, he's giving me some information. You know what? You start to realize that like I didn't know there was that much of a fight between people that are fans of Robotech and Macross, which is weird. Again, I don't want to go too deep about it, but it was an interesting conversation. He informed me about the figures and stuff, and I'm glad I had a conversation with him because the figure I was going to buy, let's just say if it's a certain, like it was not from the best company, and again, it was caca. Oh, that looks good. Oh, I'm so... Ooh, I am excited. It's starting to look good. I'm really excited. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with the Macross. But anyway, another thing, yes, by the way, as known as Kimochi Turtle, and I have not reviewed like a modern anime, you're probably wondering like, what the hell? I know what you're thinking.
What about Attack on Titan? Why don't you tell me about the episodes?
Well, let me tell you something. I personally, of course, I think professionally a YouTuber should probably go over every single episode, but to be honest, that's annoying to me. Like, it is, because I don't really have much to say. I'd rather like wait until like the mid-season finale. And by the way, what is up with the anime community? Like, when I say mid-season finale, they're like, it's not a mid-season finale. It is, okay? If it stops in the middle and then it takes a break and then we get the other half, it's the mid-season finale. Whatever, doesn't matter. Anyway, I'd rather wait till that time just because I have more to talk about. Because, yes, I could talk about every other episode and stuff. But, you know, I'd rather wait until it's all out so I could have more to discuss here. But if you're wondering right now, my opinion...
Oh, it's fucking awesome.
It is a really good season. I am not disappointed whatsoever. However, it sounds like the anime community is still kind of bitching about it, which I'm kind of like, not surprised, but somewhat surprised. I just don't get it. Especially when they complain about the CGI. Like, what the hell's up with that? They probably have not seen the Berserk CGI series. And for God's sakes, besides that, like, what about Beastars? Like, that right there actually has a solid CGI. It works. Again, don't get me wrong, I am in the camp of like I wish they kind of stuck to, you know, the 2D like in the first original season, but I don't mind. Hey, if we're getting our final season, let's just be happy because of that. Like, remember back in the day when we were waiting like 2 years on season 2, and we didn't think it was gonna happen? Would you want that to happen again? I don't think so. Oh shit, that is, yeah, if you can see right here, that looks good. That looks effing awesome. Where's the cap for this? Again, I do apologize for the video stuff, but you know what the crazy thing is? Another reason why I haven't done part 2 is because when I went to hang out with my uncle, one of the guys that's going to be on part 3. And just so you guys know, what's crazy, might as well announce it here for those of you that are actually watching this. Technically, part 3 is going to be, I'm going to start a podcast. This will be the beginning part of the podcast. It's almost like a proto form of the podcast. I have some mic equipment, but not too much. But I figured it'd be fun talking to a bunch of dudes, you know, hanging out and stuff. But yeah, anyway, that's supposed to be a proto form of the podcast, and the crappy part is, same part, it kind of, I'm kind of glad it happened just because I don't think I was prepared that much, and plus, again, some stuff came up, and not gonna lie to you, another part is me and my cousin were drinking, so we passed out. We're a little tired, so I wasn't even mad about it. All right. Oh god, right now, I know currently right now, like, it's like seconds for you guys, but for me, it is literally about an hour and 23 minutes. So I'm gonna take a quick break, and then we'll continue after that. Finally done. It took a while, especially because, like, again, this paint actually pretty much it dries fast, but again, it's the best results are 30 minutes, so I had to give it some time. Right now it's about, as of recording, it is 2 a.m. so I'm gonna put this together, and we'll see the final result. All right, you guys ready? And wow, here is the figure. Overall, not too shabby. The most pain in the butt thing to do was the face. That right there was a pain in my ass. Again, a little blotchy, but to be honest with you, the time is currently, when I'm recording, 3:01 in the morning. So yeah, suffice to say, I wanted to like speed this up a little bit. But as you can see right here, it is not a very big figure, guys. It's like literally not as big, probably as big as my palm. You can fit my palm, but like if you look at that right there, pretty decent detail. You're probably wondering what those black marks are. I tried smearing like this marker that's made for like making like lines, like how I was doing with the Sharpie. You can notice on the shield. But again, I was trying to like jiggle around, like I even did that to his fists a little bit, so they look a little grungy. But yeah, but my problem is right here. Let me take this. Come on, let go. Fuck. Any hooser. Overall, this is a pretty neat figure. Again, it's very small. I was kind of hoping it'd be a little bit more posable, but again, I got this a little cheap on eBay. But and my one complaint is very cheap. It's nothing like my my Gundam right here. Like, this is a fun figure to build if you guys have the time. Definitely do it. And it's an actual full figure size. Like, let's just compare it for a second. Let's just back that up. But yeah, like, see, this guy is literally a dwarf to him. So for adults, I definitely recommend this, or teenagers. But you know what, I kind of recommend this for kids, you know, for first model making, if that makes sense. Hold on, let me focus this here. You know, like, it's really fun. The paint is, again, it's a little tedious, and of course take your time, but I think a kid would dig this. The paint dries pretty fast. You get a little bit creative, but I had a little fun with this. It got a little tedious, but again, I'm kind of doing this as a video, so I'm not like really. Let's focus here. Come on, focus on the damn face. Focus. There you go. But yeah, I'm not like. Again, I was a little rushed trying to make this, but it's a really fun figure. Just know it's very limited. Like, okay, let's just step back a little bit. Focus on there. So, like, for instance, like this could only go like up and down this far. You can't go. You reach up this high. It's just very limited motion. can't really stretch his legs forward, back. He does have mostly all ball joints here. He does mostly have ball joints here and there. The cape is literally on a swivel. Again, not that crazy. But yeah, I still had fun making this. But again, I don't really think this is for adults. Mainly, I got it because I'm a big fan of the game. I haven't finished it. I'm actually planning on going back to playing it. But yeah, if you ever if you're ever around Target or wherever you pick up your video games and you see LBX, Little Battlers Experience for 3DS, and you have one, you have the console, pick it up. I think I got it for like $20 at the time it was on sale. Probably be $10 at this point, but yeah, it's a little underrated, guys. If you like Pokemon, you like mechs, you like to battle and customize your mechs in video games, you can pick it up. It's really fun. But yeah, overall, this was fun to do, but again, I do think this is more of a kid's model kit, or yeah. But yeah, I don't regret it. It was fun. It was dirt cheap, so what can I say? And I actually did order an official one, so I don't have to paint all this, but it was fun. But let me know in the comments below, guys. Did you enjoy, kind of like, this is like a semi-update video and model video, because I like to do another one of these, except on an actual figure. And again, this was on the spot. I wanted to do it live, but again, for the most part, it was just me painting this. That's why I kind of stopped the whole like Q&A type of thing. And maybe next time if you please follow me on Instagram. Maybe next time I'll put some questions on there, or ask me a question. I'll just answer it right here for fun. But anyway, guys, catch you guys next time. Kimochi. Now time to fucking sleep.